Nice pass.
30.
I'm there. Reject.
There you go. Get out of here.
I like the communication, though. Let's keep it going.
Oh, no. That was just a horrible pass.
Oh, okay.
This is the challenge, is keeping up with their speed.
No way.
Nice block, Brian.
Come on.
Brian's got it on lockdown.
This build should just be called the eraser because it just erases so many shot attempts. No way. Oh, screen got me.
Yeah, watch on those screens.
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At guard, at 6'4", number 6, at center, at 6'9", number 45, Jericho. At forward, at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, Jalen Brunson. At forward, at 6'9", number 1, Toronto. The head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Make some noise for your New York Knicks.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Mann in at the point. And for New York, at forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Grimes in at the 2.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
So the Clippers win the tip. And here's George. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Batum. To the inside. And the basket by Leonard. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And here are the Knicks now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Good on the 13-footer.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
George's shot is off. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Grimes. Back to Barrett. Here's Sims. Brunson with it. Paul George pulls down the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The shot's good. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Brunson following the score by the Clippers. The three, Barrett. And he buries his first look.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
George outside. Back to man. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Zubac giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And with the trade deadline behind us, we have a sense now of the teams poised to make a move after the All-Star break, Grant.
Always an interesting time of the season. Teams are jockeying for playoff position, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And of course, some GMs stuck their necks out at the deadline. Now we get to see if any of those big moves pay off.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. George outside. The three is up. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Offensive board.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
On the wing man. Pass to George. Leonard for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
First one falls.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. Covington comes in for Batum. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Mann. George hits them both. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Here's Hartenstein. 14 points for him last game against Miami. Rose with it, guarded by Covington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking. Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Powell outside. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
New York ball.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose with it. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly with the ball. Now covers. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Quickly. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And Quickly drops them both. The Clippers trail. Pass to Coffey. Back to Kennard. Goes up from the block. That one's wide left. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Reddish. Hits a three-pointer.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader his team needs him to be.
Pass to Covington. Now Morris. Can they get it? And Toppin pulls it down.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
It's so hard to pass up a three-pointer when the D is completely scattered.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer. Fans, your
41 seconds left in the opening quarter.
make some noise.
Powell outside. Morris left side. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. It's Powell on the wing. Knocks down the step back Jay.
Well, the more Norman Powell makes these shots, the more confidence he gains, the more of a problem he becomes.
Rose outside. Here's quickly. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Back to the game after this break.
A big round of applause for your Knicks.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
On the floor for the Clippers, Hal and George are out on the wings. Kawhi Leonard out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's man in at the point. Now here's Leonard. And in that win against the Bucks, he was a major factor as well. Batum, pass to Powell. Offline with a three. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Now here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point New York lead.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Plays like that, so easy for him. Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Here's Sims. That one rolls around and rims out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Leonard can't get it to go. And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And he makes a first.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Fournier's checked in for New York. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. It's both from the stripe. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points his last outing. Here's Sims. From deep three-point range. New York no good that time either. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Leonard against Barrett. Leonard passes to Batum. Well-timed pass pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And that was good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
23.
Leonard outside. Back to man. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Zubac. Pass to George. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 5 now.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Now a timeout called by New York.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Sims. Toppin comes in for Randall. Reddish is checked in for Barrett. And Quickly subbed in for Brunson. Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Six to shoot. Zubac with the steal. George passes to Morris. That one falls.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's Toppin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Quickly passes to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. 19-footer. And too long on the shot.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Coffee. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now here's Reddish. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Reddish. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And here are the Clippers now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's George. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here come your Knicks City Answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
He's checked in for New York. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Covington's checked in for Zubats. "46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's quickly. New York no good that time either. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. George against quickly. Back to George. Fires the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Rose against Kennard. Rose outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up and down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And so Rose knocks them both down. 5 ticks left in the first half of this one. Here's George. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
It was a rough ride in the first quarter for the Clippers. They gave themselves a lot of work to do by letting the deficit get to as many as 9 points in the period. There was a noticeable difference in their second quarter performance when suddenly they were the team controlling the action and are now holding a 4-point lead at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly. In the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
But forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Randall, it's deflected.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Clippers on D. They lead by 4. Outside Barrett. There's the triple.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Leonard. Randall pulls down the board. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
And that one misses.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
And the second free throw is good. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
The Knicks rebound. Poke loose. Oh, George with a steal. It's stolen. From 10 feet away. It's tipped. Leonard outside. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Grimes. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Lead 31-28.
Pass to man. Leonard for 3. Offensive rebound. Zubats. And they recover it. Batum's shot is off.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Over to the wing. Here's Randall. Here's Sims. Soft touch off the glass.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Clippers lead.
George outside. Back to man. Batum outside. That shot off. Randall with some nice D. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
For Los Los Angeles, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half, 2 for 8. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career. I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Kennard outside. Pass to Morris. Shoots from 12. And again, it's the Clippers missing. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Fournier. The floater. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Powell. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Will it go? And the basket by Coffey. Coffey's got 6.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
Rose against Kennard. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Quickly. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Now here's Kennard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Coffey. Fournier covering. And the basket by Coffey.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Quickly outside. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Rose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Reddish is checked in for Fournier. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Rose outside. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Powell and George are out on the wings. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Man in at the 1. Now here's Powell. Back to Batum. From outside the arc. Man misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Pass to Grimes. Now Barrett. Shoots over Zubac. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Step back and fire. George, good.
Ball George.
And the Clippers lead by 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Randall left side. Shoots over Zubac. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers shooting it at 52%. Here's Man. Pass to Batum. And here's Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Now here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Man. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Over Barrett. Shot by Leonard, no good. For New York, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Shot is good by Barrett. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
Well, despite pretty good contest in the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Now here's George. Now Leonard. Pass to Man. It's George on the wing. And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 3.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Brunson passes to Randall. Here's Grimes. George defending. Here's Grimes. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Randall inside. Guarded by Batum. Randall pass to Brunson. Barrett with it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
George passes to Leonard. He goes up again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Brunson. Down low. Here's Randle, and the layup falls.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Leonard outside. Back to man. Back to Leonard. Over Barrett. Goes back up. And Zubac. 6.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:16 left in the fourth. Player of the game, Paul George.
And you have to give him credit. I mean, his shooting is really what put them over the top. I mean, his percentage from the field was just rock solid. I mean, just reliable, consistent, steady. Man, he gave them a safety net on every possession out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. George outside. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by New York.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
LA ball.
And they go to the intentional foul.
R.J. Barrett. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Kawhi Leonard at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. The Knicks. They trail by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for them. have your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for them.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
So he gets them both. Here's George, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Paul George at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And again, the Knicks missing. Leonard with the ball. So the Clippers winning. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, out.